What is the Buff Hack today? I want to talk about this because I don't know. It was just a random shower thought. Um, and I just thought I should talk about this because I was watching Gideon's newest video where he's boxing a predator, the most notorious predator. One of the most notorious predators ever, and yeah, sorry. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask. And I wanted to talk about this because um sorry, fucking hell, I can't think straight. Okay, game, you can stop. Okay, anyway, sorry. Um I want to talk about my time on YouTube because I used to I still do. I still love doing YouTube, but I thought, back in the day, YouTube used to be this huge thing where it was like everyone can do it. We love it. We love YouTube. And now it's just like, oh yeah, YouTube. I still feel that way personally, but it's a lot less now, if that makes sense. And the issue I have is that um and this is probably a hot take, but sorry. I'm disoriented. Anyway, um, so basically, my issue is that I don't necessarily mind the policing of YouTube, and I wouldn't mind it as much if YouTube was consistent. Like, you know, the policing of the platform wasn't my issue with everything. Like, obviously, yeah, I'd prefer to say whatever I wanted when I wanted, but obviously, obviously that was a bad thing. My issue with everything is that they're inconsistent with the policing. Like, I could literally get terminated for talking about EDP, right? I could literally get taken down for, saying EDP is this, EDP is that, and like, oh, predators should XYZ. But those predators can go on and hurt children and then not get any ounce of hate. Or get nothing happen to them. Another thing is that when you say slurs off their platform, they will terminate you. Kind of rightfully so. However, when it comes to predators, they're like, oh, we can't do that. It was off our platform. This is out of our hands. Not our circus, not our monkeys, or not our monkeys, not our circus, or whatever the saying is. But when it comes to swearing and stuff, you can get taken down, which rightfully so, but like, again, it's the inconsistency with that. You know what I mean? Like, it's so inconsistent. Like, same thing with like nudity. If you show nudity on a video game, you can get terminated, but people like EDP could literally take off their pants and swing their thing around and not get any repercussions for it. Same with like dead bodies and gore. Like this was a massive story back in the day. Still is every time he's mentioned. But what really showed YouTube's favoritism and was like the start of the end of YouTube really was Logan Paul showing a dead body. Someone's hanging right there. What really showed that is that there was a lot of people who played video games where there was like fake gore and stuff and they got terminated, but in the same sentence YouTube will defend Logan Paul and be like, nope, he can still remain on the platform because, you know, he learned his lesson. You know, they waved the finger at him. But you terminate people like PewDiePie for gore. That's another thing, by the way, that I think should be addressed again, is the fact that nowadays, like, in my opinion, I mentioned this in the Only JS video about Maddie Westbrook, about how people still hold Only JS to the fact that she said the N-word as a teenager, but people forgive PewDiePie immediately, which is completely fine. You know, I forgave PewDiePie, which I'm a white boy, so obviously I'm not the person to forgive him, but everybody forgave PewDiePie, which was fine. But in that same breath, they'll say, oh, PewDiePie, or, sorry, they'll say Only Jace is a racist because she said the N-word, like, all those years back as a teenager. She's clearly showed remorse for that, but for some reason people just cannot forgive her for it. I don't know, man. I guess it's not my place to do that. I don't have an emote. Sorry, hold on. Anyway, yeah, in my opinion, the policing of YouTube wasn't the issue. Like, but if they were consistent with the policing of YouTube, I think a lot of people would be okay with the policing of YouTube, you know? It's a new way of life, but, like, it wouldn't be as bad if YouTube was consistent. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know if that's just me, but I didn't really have an issue with policing. It's just, it shows that they clearly have a favoritism for certain creators. Same with, like, Twitch, man. I'm not on Twitch. At least I don't live stream there. But people can get banned for doing XYZ, but people like Hassan Piker and Frogan and stuff like that can outright defame police people and, like, outright say, oh, Asmongold needs to be shot. They could get arrested for harassment if Ethan Klein really wanted to, because they legit called CPS on him. Like, they were full on okay with traumatizing children to get him taken down. But everybody was like, oh, that's okay. But as soon as Ethan Klein says, like, hey, you know, Frogan, you shouldn't be doing that, people will be like, oh, you're so awful. Oh, how could you? How could you be like that, Ethan? And it's just like, bro, acting like you guys are above everyone. It's so sad, man. It's so sad what people will do to get clout. Like, that's the same thing with Rakai. I've been getting a lot of pushback for my stance on Rakai. And like, I'm still on the firm belief that Rakai is what is wrong with content creation. Because it's no longer about doing what you want. It's no longer about doing the stuff you love as a career. It's all about engagement bait. It is all about being the most offensive version of yourself to get clicks. And then on the other side, it's like it's all corporate. Like Mr. Beast is the example of it's just corporate at this point. It's corporate slop. That's what it is. Like, I'm not one to use the word slop lightly, but content creation has just become slop. AI slop, engagement slop, corporate slop, whatever. Like, it's just so upsetting what content creation has become. It's no longer about doing what you're passionate about. It's no longer doing YouTube because you love it or anything like back in the day. Like, you could just set up a camera and record, and then people will be like, oh, sweet, man, we love this video. Now it's just, you can't do that. You have to have a mold. You have to be like everybody else. Otherwise, you'll fall flat. I'm trying to break that mold, man. I'm trying to break that mold. I'm trying to be the realist part of myself. I'm trying to just set up a video and record all in one take. And not like have a million cuts in the video when I mess up. Because personally, I like to show the flaws in myself, right? If I stutter over my words, I'm going to show that. It makes you feel more realistic. It doesn't... Like, it makes you feel more realistic. If you cut a video like 100 times, it makes it feel more artificial than anything. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm alone in that, but yeah, that's just me. But make sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications. I don't know if any of you guys understood anything I was trying to say in this video, but that's how I feel. Anyway, make sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications, and yeah, I will see you guys later.